According to UNDP, climate change has become a problematic condition, with some of the symptoms being increased drought and erratic storms. The UNDP held a two-day conference in Belize with journalists engaging in activities to inform the public on the effects of climate change on the environment. Project Manager of Japan Committee Department, Yoko Ebisawa, spoke on the importance of the media taking an active role in informing the public on the consequences of climate change. She indicated they will be targeting youth in this venture as they play a vital role in behavioral change.
Journalists play a major role for communicating with the public in those Caribbean countries and of course everywhere, that to convey the message. But then climate change issues is very complex, and then it deals with different aspects and different areas. It covers everything like agriculture, tourism, health, infrastructure, a lot of different sectors. So it's very complicated, and also there is a lot of technical words which is sometimes quite difficult to understand the whole picture. So I think that it's our role to have this kind of workshop and to have to let the journalists to have a better understanding of those kind of technical issues, as well as how to easily to communicate for whatever the issues related to the climate change. Also, the youth play an important role, and they are the ones who will be affected for the impacts of the climate change in the future more severely. So we wanted to target them and then empower them to improve their capacity to adapt to the climate change.
One of the participating journalists spoke on his experience.
Well, the workshop is timely. UNDP, good information for journalists. They take it to a different level this time. It's not just the ordinary go tell a story about it. It's different methods and ways in which you can deliver the story, at least to the people in the communities who need it the most. It's not just, as one facilitator said, go plant a tree, but you have to explain why you should plant a tree now. Why is it necessary to have it over the medium, long term, not just the short term as well. And we're in Belize and we're seeing the effects right here.
He says a new approach he will take is educating on the implications of climate change.
What most of us may do, myself, what most of us may do is that we would transform the story now. It's not just, okay, climate change is happening, but now we would basically be taking it back from a different angle now. Yes, it is happening, but now we line the steps out as to how do you go about informing, the solutions to it, and basically deal with policymakers as well. At least what we right now should influence policymakers to make a turnaround.
With the change in our behavioral practices, this will reduce the effects of climate change on the environment. Hence, it's important that we engage in environmentally friendly policies. Reporting